Hello, I'm Ninja Zombie Zero and welcome back to Liberal Crime Squad. This is session 3 being recorded August 5th, 2019. And as a reminder, Liberal Crime Squad is political satire. Do not take any of this game seriously. Anyway, looks like this session's quote is from Sun Tzu. The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the results of 100 battles. Sun Tzu, Art of War. Anyway, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing, but I know last time we recruited someone. Also, we have a slogan, hooray, for now, so I've changed it. So that session, I have no idea how that, let's roll with it. Then, was filling with stuff. I renamed our agent, Agent 47, formerly known as Ransom Fisher, a recently turned agent that we recruited at the end of last session. And you can sort of see that his attributes are different than they were when he was conservative. Because sort of juice was juicing him up. I'll go over attributes in just a second, but based on what I could find out from the wikidot, he had the same juice rank or level as a urban commando. So should he get 200 juice, his stats should be at around the point where we recruited him. For instance, his charisma was at 7, it's at 3 now. He had 17 agility, now it's at 10, because that's his base agility level. I called him Agent 47 because he had practically no charisma, but has a variety of decent skills. He has 9 psychology, 8 driving, martial arts, dodge, which I really wanted. The rifle skill will be useful, but for now, we're going to give him some juice, and the easiest way to do that is to send him off to community service. Gonna send my guy, meanwhile, to recruit. I'm gonna use this to find some mutants. Oops. To find some mutants. That's key. Okay, I thought I pushed Q by accident. Anyway, as for attributes, while we're going after this, there's various attributes, as we'll find out as we chat to some of these mutants. So for instance, that's the best example. This mutant has 9 heart. Heart is how dedicated you are to the LCS. There's only one skill that gets its skill cap from that, it is art. That's the best example because it's art type 1, but if I were to recruit this guy, he can have up to 9 art as a civilian, and that'll go up as his juice increases. This guy has terrible stats. I'm only gonna let the founder recruit up to 5 mutants because I'll probably be cycling a lot through mutants, and I really don't want to slow the game down by trying to recruit every single mutant I find. Make the game at least a little bit challenging. Looking for a guy with overall just decent stats, but the 3 agility is a really hard no. And because their mutants are all going to be liberals, so I don't have to worry about their stats being different than advertised. Decent heart and agility, decent heart and intelligence, but no agility, so no. 18 heart is really good. That 5 health is going to be a real clutch, but we'll at least start with this person. Why is this disturbing? What? Files are being kept on innocent citizens whose only crime is to speak out against the system that's trying to farm them like a beast. Oh, really? Yeah, really. So we got him. We're just going to chat with him some more. Alright, I was also talking to an agent. Let's just break up that meeting and that meeting. So we're setting up Agent 47 to get juice. We're going to continue recruiting 8 mutants, up to 5 of them. I'm eventually going to have him, Agent 47, teach his skills to the founder. Part of the reason why I recruit him is because he has really high dodge, and it's hard to train dodge without getting either eaten or possibly shot dead. So I figured I'd recruit this guy. And gonna cycle generator today. Let's see, I talked about heart. Intelligence is a real skill dump. Intelligence influences business, computers, first aid, law, psychology, religion, science, security, street sense, tailoring, and teaching. So, unfortunate that the agent we found has high intelligence as well. And the other skills I'll go over as they become relevant, but I never talked about attributes, so I'm going to spend time talking about that as we recruit these potential mutants. Definitely not you. Wisdom is self-explanatory. It's the polar opposite of heart. Not you. Health is also pretty standard as well as influences. Albeit up or shot you can be before you kick the bucket. Not counting critical hits that could dismember you or cause you to lose an organ or something. None of those are good. No, you're not good either, fortunately. Gonna keep talking to this mutant. Enrica Friedman. Like I said, really high heart. The agility is sort of a no, but he has decent intelligence and decent charisma, so he'll be decent. They can have real high variance of skills as well. That's why I'm also only keeping it to a hard cap of 5 minutes. Agility influences being able to evade the cops should you get caught on foot pursuit. I believe also the damage of weapons, ranged weapons like rifles, shotguns, pistols. Your the dodge skill, driving, knives, martial arts, and most forms of ranged weapons, so pistols, rifles, shotguns, the SMG, the stealth skill, which is important, as well as swords and throwing weapons, which aren't going to be relevant, especially throwing, but I might show it off. How about this dude? 16 heart, decent agility and charisma. He already has stealth. He has some first aid. I'm gonna say no to this dude though. 12 charisma, but that 7 agility is sort of a no to me. Let's see that dude. And we're gonna recruit this dude. Welcome to the team. The 10 strength is sort of not really that useful, but maybe we'll teach him how to use ranged weapons. Already has seduction skill, a persuasion point already. He shall stay with us. I mean, he could be a slaver, but no. 18 heart, that is pretty decent. I doubt he'll turn very easily. I do community service. You're still civilian. We're going to find 4 more mutants. Strength influence is melee damage, including something else later on, and pretty much self-explanatory what it can also govern. Your axes, clubs, and flamethrowers. Why flamethrowers? I don't know. Also, holy shoot, have you seen the agility on this dude? I mean, he's gonna be a glass cannon, but I did not mean to seduce him. I meant to recruit him, not seduce him. Damn. After that guy go because I don't want him to take a slot. Chat to the Sue with 15 charisma. Like I said, this is just a civilian. Their levels as a well, their attributes as a civilian. I'm really gonna kick myself in the foot for losing that dude. Talk to this dude for now. Not to that dude. Already knows science. Has some dodge. Business disguise. Chat to these two dudes. And a 17 Jody would have been really nice, but I messed that up. I should have pushed A instead of B, so I have to break that off. And that's pretty much it for attributes. The skills I've been talking about slowly, and like I said, never talked about attributes, so there you are. No, not to the 5 Jody. Decent charisma though. Yeah, that's what I said about variance. It could be really amazing, or it could be like this dude. Who somehow has 3 persuasion, but yeah, he's not going to be useful to us. Or that dude. I mean, it could be anything really good or really bad. I don't want to know a story about the guy with mostly ones though. Definitely did not work out for him. Could wait another day. No to that dude. He has decent teaching. Decent agility. No, because he has like not that really good charisma. No to that dude. Okay, Sheldon, man, welcome to the team. And Alexander Kendale, welcome to the team. So now we have 3 mutants. And for now, these guys are going to do community service as well. Get these guys some juice. So I got 4 days before he becomes, before 47 becomes the next rank. I should have wrote down, before he becomes an activist. No, that 5 health is going to be a real clutch. Notes to that dude. Definitely notes to him. Really good strength, but I'm not really looking for strength people. I have to drop that. No. Amazing hurt, but no. Nope. Nope to that dude. And also, nope to that dude. Oh, that just hurts. No. No. If I wanted to be efficient, I could just go to the crack house and find people, but I do want to let days cycle over. Decent intelligence, but no. He's some with decent overall skill since I'm forcing a soft cap myself. Max out seduction, but no to that dude. And these people with decent strength skills. If that charisma was a bit higher, then I might have procured that guy, but no. Okay, 47 is now an activist. And what do I want him to do for the meantime? I do want to have him teach. So teaching, so to teach a liberal, there needs to be another liberal in the same area you're in. So everyone's in the homeless shelter. It needs to not have. I believe they can't be out infiltrating any site. So, for instance, if I were to send the leader to the hospitals with judgment to liberate stuff, then he wouldn't be taught whatever 847 is teaching. So you could teach three different sets of skills. There's political activism. This is your pacifist sort of skills. So persuasion, law, street sense, science. You could teach this other liberals. There's infiltration. Also, it's $20 a day. Any inactive liberal will attend and get skills. How much they get depends on how skilled your teacher is and their teaching skill itself. There's infiltration. So your sneaky skills like security, self-disguise, all down here, but it's clean and driving, strangely enough. And then urban warfare, which is all your weapon skills, martial arts, dodge, and first aid. In the meantime, since I'm trying to have them learn, he has some activist skills like writing. I'm gonna have him do political activism for now. We could test that theory out with our founder since he has. I'll show you, he has writing, I forgot. Sorry, I didn't think this through exactly. Okay, just so I can figure this out, go ahead and teach infiltration, because the other point is computer skill. The founder doesn't know how to use a computer, so we'll see if this works. Hold on for 1 second. I have my window open, so unfortunately, next to any noise that gets picked up. At Carissa scores that got hard notes to me. No, it's that dude. Oh, that skill attributes really hurt. That's that. Okay, so we go over to our founder. He did not pick up any computer skill. She knew computers already. I mean, he picked up psychology and driving. And stealth. Did we pick up psychology too? No, because we're at 2. So he taught psychology, stealth, driving. Psychology, driving, stealth. I don't know where my driving skills started out at. Psychology, driving, stealth. I'm gonna give it one more day and see what else happens. He has dodge already, but his attributes aren't really that good. Overall, I'm valuing attributes more, even if they have a decent skill set, because attributes determine your skill cap for the skills I was talking about earlier. No. Okay, let's try this again. Psychology, driving, stealth, still. Yeah, we also know psychology as well. Forgot. Forgot that was one of our choices for the temp skill. I mean the temp question when we created this character. Psychology train. I mean, it's not gonna hurt us exactly. It's 47 is gonna learn more teaching skills at 20.26 now. So I don't mind our founder not picking up the psychology skill right away. He'll pick it up faster once 47 becomes a better teacher. What about these guys? 9, 10. Okay. I guess cycle 2 more days until we get our 2 other mutants. That charisma, but that agility is horrendous. Nope. Gonna do a seduction thing, just cause. I'm not going to send them out, seduce them and send them out to desk officers. That just seems a bit inhumane. What is our seduction at with for founder anyway? That's almost a 7. That charisma's a bit better, but I think we can deal with him because his intelligence and his health and agility are decent enough to overcome that 6 charisma. Do you want to hear something disturbing? What? In the name of the war terror, we sacrifice our soul by letting the government torture and abuse human beings on our behalf. Oh my science, we gotta do something. That's my favorite line. Oh my science. And up to that dude. Also, pretty decent first aid. I was gonna contemplate recruiting a doctor, but if he already has first aid, then don't really have to do that, do I? You'll see why. Probably the next video, in the next part of this session, because it looks like we're going to slowly get to the half-hour mark. Break it off. Oh yeah, you're an activist now, right? We have room for one more mutant, so I don't mind. Well, I guess for now, she'll probably have to close, right? View, can make a new team. LMS, the mutant squad. One sec. And the joys of a low sensitive mic. A sensitive mic. Gonna give these guys black suits. They're all official. America Fredman, you're gonna solicit donations in the meantime to try to get our next mutant. No, agility's a hard no. Gonna do a seduction check on that. Mm, 7 agility. I'll chat with him, but I'm not sure if I'll keep him, even with that 7 persuasion. Industries that stop at nothing to become more profitable, polluting the environment in ways that hurt not only animals, but people too. Gosh, is there anything I can do? No, so that dude. What's that dude? There's someone with 7 agility. Chavity suits. 8 agility. Sure, I should have looked at their base stats. Because I'm trying to keep track of the base stats of at least whoever the founders recruiting. Trying to anyway. Sheldon Mann and Alexander Kindle are now activists as well. Any of you have business? You do. Okay, so you're going to do nothing for now. Sheldon Mann, you're going to solicit donations. You have 2 already. No. 1, C. I will leave that be. Like I said, we will slowly get to actually doing stuff. It's just, you know, make sure we create guys that aren't gonna keel over. Okay, we have our last 2 minutes, so what do we want to do with a founder? Let's see. I wish I could think this over between part 1 and part 2, but the show must go on. I know what we need. We need a computer dude. A programmer, I guess. I guess we'll try. This probably won't work. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna do this the old-fashioned way. We're going to the Marco Panda Internet Cafe. And I took the wrong squad. Back it up. Okay, you're part of the team. MBG Anderson, welcome to the team. And we have our 5 mutants. Once we choose them up. No. Community service. Community service. Community service. And service and you, as soon as I give you something to wear. Currently, I can't think of numbers. I mean, squad. There we go. FG. Oh, shoot, we need one more black suit. I guess you gotta go, Sydney. And out too. View. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna send him off to the Marco Panda Internet Cafe. And next time on Liberal Crime Squad, we will try to find a computer programmer, some computer dude, and we'll go from there. I'll see you in the next part.